Hello, everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the Creation Guild, day number 4 of Untapping Your Potential. And I want to just quickly introduce myself in case you're new here. My name is Janice Gallant, and I am an artist, a teacher, a writer, and a creatively fit coach and spiritual guide. So what that means is I help you just access that creative flow, remember your own inner power and your ability to create whatever it is you want to create in your life. So the desires in your heart, we want them to manifest in your life around you, and it absolutely works. I have been using my methods for many years, and I have many people that have walked through my courses with me and my painting journeys, and they are thrilled. But today I'm here because we're going to be talking about the things that will trip you up on your path to enlightenment, the things that will block your creative flow. So just to review yesterday, I hope you're following along because these videos are building on each other and each one fits like a puzzle piece together from the one before. So if you haven't seen the last 3 days, make sure that you scroll down in the feed and get access to those 3 videos and creative prompts, journal prompts, right? So today I'm giving you something new and a new creative prompt at the end, right? So first of all, yesterday we talked about creating space to receive, that we cannot open up to that higher infinite flow when we are filled up with guck, right? We need to start letting go and lightening up the load so that that beautiful new energy of high vibration can come in and can help you create in your life. So we're creating space, we're lightening the load, right? Letting go of all the old guilt, the blame, the shame, the resentments, the ancestral patterns, all of that stuff. So that's what we talked about yesterday. The results when you do this is your manifesting gets quicker and quicker in your life. You begin to go, oh my gosh, I was just thinking of that. In fact, I have one beautiful lady who, she's a powerful manifester, and she did my dream and journey course several times because she manifests so fast that, you know, she'll get her dream mandalas done and all of a sudden it's like, oh my gosh, everything's here and I need to do a new dream mandala. And that's what I want for you. I want you creating those dreams because we don't need to suffer anymore. We don't need to struggle anymore. And when you open to your creative flow, it is so powerful to help you just move the blocks out of the way and get that flow going in your life. Okay, so yesterday's creative prompt was creating a lotus flower. I hope that you got some time to do that. I would love to see them if you guys would love to post them. That would be awesome. Today we're becoming more aware of the things that will trip you up. As you continue down this path of opening up to your creative flow, there's always stuff that comes up, right? And it can interfere with that powerful creative flow. So there are 4 what are called binding behaviors. Thank you to Raw Goddess. She's a beautiful book called The Calling, and I'm going to read from that in a minute. But these prevent us from, you know, claiming responsibility for our beliefs and for our creating. We are infinite, powerful creators. And if we truly believe that, nothing's going to get in the way. But we're also human. And these things, I think you're going to find, oh yeah, they're not very much fun to talk about, but it's going to go, oh, that might have been me. And I confess that absolutely, I have struggled with these too, and I will tell you more about that. But if we're fully willing to consciously create in our life, right, then, and if you want to create the desires of your life, you'll need to become aware of these 4 behaviors that trip you up. because it's in our awareness that we are able to, flip the switch, tell a new story, change it, shift it really quickly, right? It's when we're not aware of it, we just keep going on that path, and then we get frustrated, like, what do you mean you can create your own reality? It never works for me, right? Hi, Patty. So unbelievably, we absolutely argue for our limitations, right? And that is not the behavior of an infinite being who believes in immense power that's available to them, right? So if you didn't catch day 2, where we talked about you are an infinite being, and I walked you through that guided meditation, make sure you go there and see that one, because that one is powerful to just feel that energy within you. Okay, so these 4 binding behaviors that I'm going to tell you about in a minute, they will keep you wrapped up in a state of victimhood. I was there a long time, right? Kept going back there, pulling myself out, kept going back. But now it's like, no, I see it right away. I see it, the behaviors right away, and I switch it. So here they are. So I'm going to read straight from the book because Ross says it the best, right? So the 4 binding behaviors. Number 1 is complaining. Complaining is when you express annoyance and dissatisfaction with what's going on and with no plan or intention to resolve it. You might do this to blow off steam or simply vent, knowing full well that your audience can't do a thing about the chaos. You might even complain to hear your frustrations validated and be told that your gripes are justified. If this is a first step toward actively resolving the issue, then you get a pass. But if you're just complaining to complain, then we've got a problem. The trouble with complaining is that even though you feel better from venting in the moment, you never empower yourself to get a resolution. So the issue will likely persist, as will your frustrations. Number 2, blaming and judging. When you blame and judge, you point the finger at someone as the cause of whatever has gone wrong. You blatantly say it's their fault and they're the reason why the situation isn't going according to plan. And with judgment, you go one step further by expressing your disapproval of their behavior and labeling them in a negative way. They are not only the cause of what's gone wrong, they are wrong. There are 2 types of blaming and judging. The first is blaming others. When you blame others, you put the emphasis and focus outside of yourself, and the other person becomes the reason you can't do or have or achieve what you want. This is a total relinquishing of your power. The second is blaming yourself. When you blame yourself, you hyper-focus internally and criticize to the point of paralysis. Because you're both the victim and the perpetrator, you've got double drama going on. And as a result, you declare war on yourself, which is painful. The other challenge with this behavior is that it automatically alienates you from others and yourself. It separates. Yeah. What's more, it may give you a false sense of power and entitlement to say and do things that are harmful to yourself and others. Be careful here, because any form of abuse can be very difficult to come back from. It's important to note that there's a difference between blaming someone and holding that person accountable for their promises. When you hold another person accountable for, say, breaking an agreement, you're asking them to address why they have not kept their word. This does not automatically make you right or them wrong. It's a request to address what has broken down in the relationship. When you hold someone accountable, you are focused on the situation and not the individual. You're also engaging with strong commitment to resolve the problem. Number 3, justifying. When you justify, you rationalize why something is happening with the belief that the reason should be accepted as valid. But what you're really doing is arguing on behalf of your own limitations by making excuses for the way things are or demonstrating why a limitation doesn't make sense, even when in your heart you know it doesn't. Or sorry, why a limitation makes sense, and even though you know it doesn't make sense. Justifying encourages others to let you off the hook for being accountable to the promises you make to yourself or to others. Justification is tricky because it can diminish your credibility and reliability to yourself and others, and may leave you and others with the impression that you aren't serious about what you say you want to have, do, or achieve. This can compromise the power of your values and convictions, and these are the central drivers for your capacity to stay true and pursue your calling. And number 4 is avoiding, which means to ignore or mislead yourself or others so that you don't have to address what's really going on with you or a given circumstance. You may see what's happening, but you don't want to deal with it. So you intentionally shift the focus to something else, or tell yourself and others that something else is happening rather than what is really going on. The problem here is that the issue does not go away, and you may create additional unnecessary challenges by what you choose to avoid. As with other behaviors, this one can not only compromise your credibility, but it enables the issue to persist. So, beautiful words of wisdom from The Calling, from Raw Goddess, and love this book. We'll be using it more as I go through November, December, but those are the 4 binding behaviors that keep us from getting where we want to go, right? And so after reviewing these, any ring true for you? I will confess, I will be the first to confess that I've been really good at justifying and blaming through my years. I've been stuck in victimhood many times. I have blamed my upbringing. I have blamed the lack of opportunities that I didn't have that others maybe had. None of that works for me anymore, because I know that I'm an infinite creator, the same as everyone else. So, no longer will I kind of start, or I won't say no longer, because I might go there. I might go, well, that happened because this went on, but then I'll catch it right away, and I'll go, okay, let's blow this up, let's change this, let's redirect this, because I have access to powerful energy that will help me create what I want. I'm the queen of avoidance. I hear you, right? I have some people in my life like that too. No, avoidance is let me go back to bed because I don't want to deal with this. Right? I get it. Oh, thank you for being honest. I love it. So, but you know what? Facing yourself and telling the truth about your limiting perceptions can be really tough, right? Even when you do it from a space of love, it's not easy to do. But what I can tell you is to be gentle with yourself and bring in humor with it, right? Laugh at yourself. It's okay to have limitations because we're human. What we want to do is recognize it, be aware of it, and shift as soon as we can, right? And listen to your heart, right? Listen to your heart. You see why people stay in their discomfort? Because it seems easier. This work can be very daunting, right? It can be. You can go, oh my gosh, Janice, you're talking about, oh my gosh, I have got like a crap load of stuff that I don't even want to go there, right? I get it. But you know what? The easy part, the easy way to do it is to hand it over to the universe and get into our creative flow, right? So when we're painting, when we're in our creative flow, when we're playing with paint on the canvas, when we're drawing, when we're coloring, right? This stuff will just bubble up to be taken care of. And it comes to the surface, and we are given the wisdom and the guidance and the inspiration on how to deal with it, how to release it from our beliefs so that it's no longer blocking our path to enlightenment. So what I want to do is I want to show you turtle painting here. Okay? So turtle painting is a painting that I did with my group, my creative mystics. We did our shamanic painting as a turtle painting the one day. So in our shamanic painting process, like every month, we infuse our canvas with our intention. So you may or may not be able to see some words underneath here. If you look really closely, you probably can see some of the lettering in here. There's I am, right? I can see it. I am worthy. And then there's it went on, right? So that's part of the shamanic painting process. We place our attention and intention on what we want to create in our life. We create sacred space. So let me just grab my lighter and light my candle here. I have two. So we create sacred space. We light a candle. We smudge. Oops, we get some smudge out here. And so I just have some white sage. Clearing our space. And it is a ritual routine of saying, universe, I am getting ready here. I am ready to open to my creative flow. I'm ready to open to my wisdom, my higher power, right? I am placing my attention on my dreams that I want to create in my life. I am placing my intention into my canvas. What am I creating as a powerful being, right? Painting at the canvas takes us like deeper to deeper levels where we can work with, the fears, the limiting beliefs, and the situations at an energetic level. That's what shamanic energy is about. It's about healing at an energetic level first, because everything is energy, and that's where it all begins. And when we create that beautiful energy that we want to bring into our lives, and we create a space to heal and transform, that then manifests in our life. That is where manifestations come from. The canvas becomes a portal that we enter, and it brings messages for us as we paint. We become more aware of what is coming up, what more we need to clear out. Before you know it, with consistent practice, right, you become a different person. You start to feel more free. You are seeing aspects of yourself that are powerful, unlimited, untethered to the 3D world events. We shut that out and we say that is the past. That no longer matters. What now matters is what I am creating. And I am going to play on this canvas and create and, make a space where I can put my intention and attention onto what I want in my life. Okay? So Turtle here, I didn't finish him because I wasn't really happy with her. Although I love her beautiful face. Look at that sweet face, right? I loved her sweet face. And she was turning into this really cool mandala turtle. But I wasn't too crazy about this part for some reason. And I couldn't quite put my finger on why. So it was just sitting there. And what I know is Turtle tells me that I can slow down, right? I can slow down and go at my own pace. I get to, I have all the time in the world. Turtle has all the time in the world, right? Turtle can travel between different realms. So the turtle goes in the water, it swims and flows with ease, and also is attached to the land where she has her babies. So she'll come out of the water and walk on the land slowly at her own pace, right? Turtles live for so many years. They have access to the wisdom, right? So much wisdom. Ancient wisdom of the earth. Ancient wisdom of the water. And we can also move easily between those realms. So when we paint turtle, we go, okay, so how do I move from one realm to the other? How do I gracefully move through the water, the emotions of life, and stay grounded to the earth at the same time, right? So my turtle was reminding me that I get to choose what she looks like. I get to choose, and I don't have to rush through this. Even though we did this in one of our shamanic painting groups, I have another turtle, but I don't have to rush to finish it off to prove to anybody that I did it. This is my process. This is my journey. So what I want to share with you is in the Soulfully Aligned You portal, each month we do a shamanic painting. We do create sacred space. Each month is a different theme, right? And let me get some light blowing here. And each month's theme is going to help you, rise up in your life and remember that you are an infinite creative being. And each month you'll get information on that theme. So you'll get a module of information on that theme. Just like we've been doing this week. This week our theme has been your untapped potential, becoming fearless of what sets your soul on fire, right? Each month we'll do a shamanic painting of a different kind, right? Next, in mid-December, we'll be doing a shamanic painting together. So I'm just playing here with the paint. I'm just opening up so that I can, like I said, I wasn't very happy with her shell, but I want to move it out of the way so I can visualize what I do want. Clear space. Clear the space, right? I'll also every month give you journal prompts, prayers, guided meditation, right? Mantras and affirmations that'll help you design the life that you want, and that will help take you to a deeper level, take you into deeper levels. Because we can think about this stuff that I just told you about. I just sat here and we talked about it. I kind of read to you from the book. And that's all fine. But when we actually take it to the next step of creating, then we go to a new, deeper level and we access that wisdom, right? So as the months go by, what you're going to find is that you become stronger in who you are. You start to create healthy boundaries because of the stuff we talk about and we share. Changes are going to happen. And before you know it, you'll be saying, oh my gosh, my dreams are manifesting. It's actually happening. Wow. Last year at this time, I never would have dreamed I'd be here, right? So it just naturally happens. And it's not like the overwhelming, daunting work. It's fun, it's playful, and it's creative, right? So, I know some people are saying, I'm not sure what this is all about, Janice. I don't understand. So, the Soulfully Aligned You portal begins January. It's a monthly subscription to the group, and it goes for 12 months, okay? And it is $144 per month. If you like what I've been offering this week in these video series, and you want to continue just to try it out some more, then the sneak peek to the portal begins on Sunday, and it is just $33, and you're going to spend 5 weeks with me, where I'm going to give you access to information, like I said, journal prompts. We'll do a painting together, a shamanic painting. We do guided meditation. All that is all for just $33. And then at the end of that, you might decide that, hey, this has been really great. I want to keep going, and I have a special discounted price for everyone. So it won't be $144 for you. It'll be less than that if you're in the portal sneak peek. So that's at the end of December 20th. If you decide you want to keep going, you can join the January Soulfully Aligned Portal. That is for the year, and you'll get it at a discounted price. So I'm trying to make it as easy for you as possible, because people are like, we're very afraid to commit for ourselves, right? But I want you to think about something. Think about, how much are you worth? How much are your dreams worth? How much is peace, joy, and abundance worth for you? Think about how much money you spend each month, like just on your hair, just on clothes you might pick up, or the new shoes, or Amazon purchases, or the money you spend on your housekeeper, right? I know I love my housekeeper. That was something that I said, as soon as I can afford it, I want a housekeeper, because I've got other things I want to be doing, creative things, rather than cleaning my house. But I pay her $120 a month to do that, right? Am I worth $120? Am I worth $144? Am I worth $33 for some sacred space time for me? Yes, right? I absolutely have paid that and much, much more for my soul work, right? For my connection with myself. So you deserve a circle. You deserve a tribe of like-minded, soulful creators. You deserve to wrap yourself up in that higher vibration and energies that the circle will manifest together. We do it together. And you know, white paint. One thing that I committed to a year or so ago was connecting with people that were at a higher vibration than me, so that I could feel that energy. When I went to spend time with Gabby Bernstein in New York, it was because I knew that I needed to feel that energy to rise up to that next level. That was my commitment for me. And so I jumped in and I did it, right? And I have never regretted it. It's been a year already. I can hardly believe it's been a year since I was there. So anyways, so today, today's mantra for you. This is a mantra is something you repeat over and over, right? And I want you to say this to yourself. I want you to write it down and say it every day for the next 2 weeks. I am responsible for my own thoughts, feelings, and perceptions. I am responsible for my own thoughts, feelings, and perceptions. I am responsible for my own thoughts, feelings, and perceptions. And I want you to think about what are you placing your attention on, and what is your intention for your life? Right? What are you placing your attention on, and what is your intention for your life? What are you creating? What are you intentionally creating? Right? Now I want you to, today, you can paint turtle or draw a turtle, right? So turtle energy will help you access the wise part of you, the one who knows exactly what you need to be on the other side of the struggle. That is what turtle will bring to you. Tap into turtle medicine, turtle energy. The part of you that knows exactly what your next right step should be to begin the manifesting of your heart's desires. What is turtle going to say to you as you play and paint and access that turtle energy. All right, tomorrow's topic is your willingness to believe in yourself, and I'm going to do a card reading for the group. So we'll be tapping into the power of our willpower. Our willpower. All right, thanks you guys for being here. Have fun with your turtle, and I'm going to begin her again. Oh, I love how maybe she's emerging out of the waves. I don't know. We'll see. Okay? Play with turtle. Be in turtle energy. Absorb turtle medicine, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Oh, and if you want to look at more about the Soulfully Aligned You portal, or you want to join for the sneak peek that begins on Sunday, then I will put the link in the comments here because I forgot to put it up top. But just click on it. It will give you more information. Send me questions. Send me an email if you have questions or you just want to chat with me about it. Feel free. Okay? Love you guys. Bye.